Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hey, guys, we'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Forex, cryptos, and the futures market. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Forex, cryptos, and the futures market. All right, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Tylak, welcome.
Hey, David, how are you?
Good, good. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Collis, welcome. Hey, Ranjit, welcome. Bill, welcome, Bill. Hey, Kawisi, welcome. Hey, Solomon, welcome. All right, guys, we have a lot to go over this evening. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Let's see here. We'll start with the futures market. All right, so right here is the futures market. So you guys should see my screen here. Let's see here. All right. Hey, Corey, welcome, Corey, welcome.
Hey, David, how's it going?
Hello, hello. All right, so you guys see my screen here? Should say Monster Futures Tracker.
Yeah, it's up.
It's up. All right, great, great, great. All right. I want to start with the E-mini for the futures market. All right. And we've got a lot going on, right? I know things are consolidating a bit, but it's still important to recognize what's going on, all right, in the market. So okay, so the Dow, here's the Dow. All right, here's the Dow. And the concern right now, all right, let me hold on. And I'll open the floor for questions. All right, after I go through this. Okay, just follow me. All right, the concern right now is that the Dow, right over here, that's the Dow in the futures market, it's trading near, and I sent out a message earlier, that these indexes are trading near support. So it's trading at near support right here. Here is the concern right here. All right, if it breaks, if the price comes down lower, and it has been on the other indexes, and we'll take a look at those. All right, we could get a sell signal. Here is support here. If it breaks support, this is on the Dow, this is on the futures market. So it's live currently right here moving. Hey, Stella, welcome, Stella, welcome. All right, so we could get a sell signal, right? We get a red candle, white candles, red candle. All right, that's big. So if the Dow doesn't hold, we could get another move like this, okay? So that's not good for the Christmas rally. All right, that is not good for the Christmas rally. All right, so I want to show you guys what's going on here. All right, now let's see here. So that's the Dow. All right, that's the Dow. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Here is the NASDAQ right here. Oh, come on. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. This is freezing up. Come on. My trade station is freezing up. I've been working all weekend on this. Come on. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me reboot TradeStation. 1 second. One second. Okay, let me reboot TradeStation. 1 second. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, so keep an eye while this is rebooting. We're going to keep a close eye. Hey, Gerald, welcome, Gerald, welcome. Okay. All right. So while things are rebooting here. Let's wait for a second. Anyone in the CAD? Anyone in the CAD pairs? Anyone trading the CAD pairs in Forex? Anyone in those pairs? Any of the CAD pairs? Have you guys looked at the CAD pairs at all? Anyone looked at the CAD pairs?
Yeah, I looked at them after you sent out the text today.
Oh, okay. But no one traded those, huh?
I didn't realize it was moving like that.
Yeah, they've been moving. It's the only trade. All right, TradeStation is setting up here.
Yeah, Dean and I talked on Friday about the CAD pairs. We saw them moving, but I didn't enter into any of them.
All right.
But yeah, Dean and I, we did talk about it on Friday to each other.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys spoke. Yeah, Dean got into the Aussie CAD. I helped him into that. That's his first trade. He got into the Aussie CAD first trade, got him going on that trade. But you guys should be in at least. Well, you know what? It's not. It's the only move that's happening right now, right? It's the only move. But let's go here. Let's go back. TradeStation is up. So let me share my screen here. All right. let's see here. All right, Monster Futures Tracker right here. Okay, so you guys, can you guys see my screen here? Monster Futures Tracker, you see that?
Yep.
Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, so here is the NASDAQ. You see right here, it's trading near support right here, guys. White candles right here, all right? We're not trading near the resistance. We're trading near support, white candles, not good. All right, not good. All right, now, hopefully we'll get some buy-in this week. We need to get buy-in this week, all right, for this market to hold. If we get selling this week, it's over, all right? It's over for the equity markets, all right? Here's the S&P. Here's the S&P right here, holding right at support. Let me show you guys this. All right, holding right here at support. Here is your support line right here, and they're holding it. If it fails this week, all right, if it fails this week, we'll break support. We'll get red candles, right? We'll get a sell signal, and we'll have to be out of equities. All right, this is important. All right, same here for the Russell. All right, the Russell actually has a sell candle. Hey, your kid, welcome. All right, the Russell has a sell signal. All right, so the Russell broke support right here. White candles, red candles, sell signal. All right, so if this is any indication, right, of what's happening, guess what? The other groups, the NASDAQ, the S&P, right, will follow, all right, and the Dow will follow, all right, and then we could get selling like this. So just keep that in mind, all right? Those of you who trade stocks, I know Stellar, right? Who else in any stock positions?
Yeah, I got a position.
Mommy.
Okay, so Bill, be careful. Let's take a look at, later on we'll take a look at those of you who have stocks, right, in any stock positions or even calls, right, or even calls. We'll take a look at those if you guys want me to take a look at those, okay, because this is critical right now in the futures market, right? It's down, not a great deal. The Dow is down only 34 points. It's red right now, but we are getting some selling pressure. Last week, we got a lot of selling, right? A lot of selling pressure. I think we only had one up day all week last week. Only one day where we were up, I believe. Okay, so just know that it's not good. It's not good, right? So what that means is that we will continue this markdown phase on the broad market. Now it's we just have to keep an eye on it. We just have to keep an eye on it. Okay. Let's see here. I hope I'm not freezing up again. What is going on here? I am freezing up again. Oh. Hold on. What is going on? Guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think we've got, okay. Look here, you guys see here, we have only 14 14 pairs. All right. You guys have been with us for a while, all right? Stella, you've been with us for a while. Tylak, you've been with us for a while. Bill, you've been with us for a while. Even Corey, right? Collis, Gerald. Have you guys seen this? Seen it where we've had only 14 pairs over 20? Have you guys seen it like this?
No, I've never seen
Nope.
it like this before.
Me
This is
either.
unusual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially this long too, right?
Yeah, this long, right? So it's consolidating at 14, guys. So out of 57 pairs, out of 57 pairs, we only have 14 pairs that are over 20 yellow. And out of those, here is a New Zealand cat here. Here's the buy signal here, and it's all the way up here. Okay, and just an amazing trade. This is for a lot of pips here. All right, but look here. No, let's talk about this. Is this good or bad? Is this good or bad? I want to talk about this. Is this good or bad? Because I've heard from traders asking what's going on with Forex. Is this good or bad?
I think it's good because it's once you get a tight consolidation like this, massive moves can come from this type of trading. That's my opinion.
Okay. Anyone else? Good, Gerald. Good. Anyone else?
I don't know. This
What's
is
that?
new. I said, I don't know. This is new territory for me.
It is a bit new, right? So yeah. So it should be new for all of you, right? We've seen consolidations before, but not this tight. All right. Not this tight. So what should we be doing here?
Waiting?
Waiting for what? Waiting for what?
Oh, you mean for this trade? I'm sorry. I was
Uh-huh.
multitasking.
Because I mean, the good news is this, right? We have this, so we know that Forex is consolidating, right? So if you were looking at, if you didn't have Monster Scalper and you were looking at a couple of pairs, right? 2 or 3 pairs you were trading, you wouldn't be aware of this, right? You wouldn't know that, hey, the majority of the pairs are in a tight consolidation. I mean, a tight consolidation. This is a tight consolidation. We haven't seen this in a while. Okay. So my question is, right? What do we do? I know we wait, right? We wait. But what are we waiting for? And Gerald mentioned,
Volatility.
right? We're waiting for, yeah, we're waiting for volatility. Right? We're waiting for volatility. So do we have volatility now? Do we have volatility now?
Well, the VIX is up over 20, right? It's what was it? Friday was at 22.8.
Okay.
So it is moving higher.
Okay, but that's the VIX, right?
Forex has very little volatility right now. Seeing that when you look at the pairs of trading at 20 and below, that tells you the volatility is not there. They have to get above 20. The more the pairs are above 20, the more volatility there will be in the Forex market.
Okay. Why is Forex in a consolidation right now? Why is Forex in a consolidation right now? Why is it consolidating?
Isn't it because the equities are moving?
Yes. So the equity markets have been moving higher. All right. So capital is flowing from one market to the next.
Normally, if the Dow is up, the VIX isn't in the same condition.
Okay, so if the VIX is up, right? The VIX is up. What happens to the Dow, Corey? Let's say the VIX is at 27, all right, or 30, right? Which would mean that equities are doing what? Equities are moving lower, right? And vice versa.
From what we've seen, yes.
Yeah. So what I want you guys to focus on, because a lot of times what we'll do is, because there's nothing to trade, right? And we really should not be trading Forex unless you're in the CAD pairs, right? Unless you're in the CAD pairs, you really should not be trading Forex at all, at all. All right. But what will happen is that we'll put our system away. And most of you guys here have the systems, right? All right. I don't see any new folks here. All right. All of you guys have the systems. Okay. In particular, Monster Scalper. So what we normally see is that when there's nothing here, two things happen when Forex gets like this, right? Either we're trading, some of our traders, you know, that not really paying attention, they might trade. All right. You guys are not trading. This right here, I think taught you guys a lot, right? I've heard so many of you guys say, I'm not trading, I'm not trading, I'm not trading, I'm not trading, right? And that's great. In the past, we would have traders, your kid know this, right? She's been with us for a while, right? We've had traders trading all type of environments. So you guys are getting the fact that, hey, there are certain times to trade and there are certain times not to trade. Okay, so the cool thing is that you guys are not trading. That's really, really cool. I would rather you guys miss this run in the CAD pairs, right? That's fine in this condition. All right, it's the only thing that's moving here. All right, but what we don't want to do is put everything away. What we don't want to do is put it, and I know this is frustrating. The hardest part for traders, the hardest thing for traders to do is not trade. Having the discipline not to trade. And the fact that you guys are not trading, that's really, really good discipline. But we can't totally remove, put everything away. And why is that? Why is that? What do we know about Forex and a lot of the markets, but what do we know about Forex in particular?
Forex moves very fast.
It moves very fast. It moves very fast. Okay, so because it's consolidating, that's fine, but we could get in 1 week. In 1 week, we could have all these pairs down here starting to break resistance, right? Starting to break resistance, right? Get in the yellow, get into 20, 22, 24, and all of a sudden, right, we get in buy signals and we're moving again. So the challenge for you guys is to just stay with it. Yes, don't trade, but keep it in front. I tell traders, Solomon here, you know, he just got his systems and we did his installation and training. I said, hey, listen, you got to keep this running. Don't turn it off. It's got to be running, right? Don't have it where it goes into it goes into a hibernation, right? Right. Keep it running 24/7, right? So that you can see. Right now, you guys know me. I'll send out, if we have a rotation, I'll send it out. There's a move getting ready to happen here. There is a move getting ready to happen here. We don't know when that is, but what we do know from past experience is that whenever Forex consolidates like this, and when the tighter the consolidation, the bigger the move, the larger the move. Okay. So there is something happening. We don't know what it is, right? If the markets, and this is why I start up with the futures market, right? They're holding right there at support. The Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell broke a bit, all right? But if this market breaks down this week, there is something, it might be data, something that's going on that's causing Forex, the Forex traders to just hold back a bit. They're just holding, they're not buying, they're not pulling the trigger. And they're waiting for something to happen, right? To start moving Forex in what, with, whatever direction. All right. So here we need to have our systems up, available, right? Ready to go, have your capital, right? Ready to go. I'm telling you guys, all right? And I want you guys to use this as an example. You will see when this move happens, right? We don't know when, it moves really quick. Like Gerald said, it moves really, really, really quick. All right. We haven't seen consolidation like this in a while. We haven't seen markets like this. These markets are crazy, right? We haven't seen markets like this in a while. All right. So you guys might have a real good opportunity, a really, really good opportunity here. I don't know. I mean, I thought we would have a sustained Christmas rally and it's failing. All right. We don't know. We just want to be there and ready. All right. There and ready. Any questions on this here? Any questions on this? Forget about here. This doesn't matter right now.
Hey, can you talk about the direction of the CAD yen versus the other CAD pairs?
The CAD yen.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the CAD yen. It's the inverse, right?
Yeah,
So,
the inverse on it.
Yeah. So if you guys look at, and this is the only trade here that's possible, right? The pound, so the pound CAD, and hopefully these charts will work here. Pound CAD is the top CAD pair. So that's number 2 right now, number 2. Really nice. Look at this, really good markup phase. And if you guys didn't catch it, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. New Zealand CAD, right? So, right, nice trade here. Aussie CAD, this is the one Dean got into. Now, when Dean is not on here, but when we I held, this was his first trade, right? And I helped him enter the trade right here. All right, right about here. It pulled back, and I'm very proud of the fact that he held. Hey, Arthur, welcome. He held, stayed with it, right? Stayed with it here, and then I think he added to the trade here. So really nice trade. Not smooth as the others, but still nice trade. Aussie CAD, Euro CAD. So all the CAD pairs. It's the only trade right now. All right, Euro CAD buy signal right here, holding nicely here. This is on the 240 now. All right, don't do anything on the 60 minute. Do not trade on the 60 minutes, guys. Dollar CAD, and Gerald, I will get to your dollar CAD. I wouldn't trade this. All right, I wouldn't trade this. They've moved up quite a bit. Okay, dollar CAD, and that's part of the dollar group. And then here is CAD yen. So it's the reverse, okay? And that's going short. So if we look here on the short side, here's the short trade here, Gerald. Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that. When you trade the yen pairs, it's sometimes it does fall in that opposite of what the other pairs are going
Yeah.
because it's a yen pair, right? Is that usually how the yen pair trades if they do have the inverse?
Well, it's not, it has nothing to do with the yen. It's just the inverse in the CAD. So you see the
Okay.
CAD is on the right. So you have
Right.
CAD yen, whereas the other one, the pound yen, right? CAD is on the on the right. Okay, pound CAD. So that's all it has. This has nothing to do with the yen. It's all about the CAD.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all it has. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the, and yes, you could have done a short, but the better trade are the long trades here. Those are the better trades, the CAD longs. Okay, because if you look here, pound CAD is at 32. Okay, New Zealand CAD is at 30, right? Euro CAD, and then CAD yen is at 18. All right. So the long trades are definitely your better trades. Hey, Arlene, welcome. Okay. All right. Anything else here? Anything else here? This is important. This is important to know what's going on here so we can plan. So what should we be doing here? I'm going to ask you guys again, what should we be doing here? With
Should we be
Forex.
buying?
What's that?
Should we be buying in, going in with the trend?
No. Too late to buy here. We should be waiting, right? We should be waiting.
And save it.
Gathering our capital.
Gathering, I'm serious, gathering your capital. Very good, Stella. Getting your capital to work, putting your capital to work. All right. Right. Getting your accounts ready, getting your systems ready. Do not turn off your systems. This Forex moves quick. When these traders decide to move, they go in quick. You guys know this. Okay. So, and I know, and you do want to get away from your system, and you guys have done an amazing job. Really, this is perhaps in all of my years, right? You guys are perhaps the most disciplined of our traders, where we have new traders coming in and out, right? But as a group, so the traders that we've had for, and we have traders that will come on and not always here, all right? But as a group, as a whole, right? And I'll test you guys. I'll say, hey, or you guys, what are you guys trading? And you guys are not trading. You haven't traded, and that is great. You protected your capital, right? That's great. And I think this is the first group in a long time where we've had consistent, especially monster scalper traders across the board. And you guys are you're not trading just for the love of trading, right? You're waiting patiently, right, for the markets to come to you. The next step, right? The next step is to get ready. All right. So number of things that we have to do, that we need to do. Okay. Hey, Gerald, welcome. Okay. Is we want to make sure. That's why I have I'm really frustrated with we're growing quite a bit. Okay. And we've moved out of the office. We're 100% out of the office now. And we've I'm focused on doing the Zoom meetings, and we're having to invest in more equipment and because we have some bottlenecks here. So have some challenges here. Yeah, new laptops, new microphone, everything. Okay. But you guys have to do the same thing. All right. You guys have to do the same thing, and you have to get ready. The worst thing you can do is miss this next run. Okay, feel about, okay, now it's okay not getting on the CAD run here, right? It's okay, but it would have been nice to be on it though, right? It still would have been nice, right? Dean got on it, right? So it would have been nice to be on it. It's okay because guess what? We only have 14 pairs out of the whole Forex market, only 14 pairs, almost half of which are the CAD pairs. Could you imagine, right? And you guys have seen this. We're not going to miss this next run. I can guarantee you that. You guys are going to be on this next run. I'm going to force you to be on this next run. All right. Could you imagine that we all the way down here. All this is yellow, right? Forex are moving and our system is not up, right? We don't have any technical issues. This is the time to contact me, right? Any technical issues, any updates you guys haven't done, we need to get those done and we need to get this ready. And most importantly, like Stella said, get your money ready, your capital ready. All right, get your capital ready. Get your mindset ready. All right, get focused. All right, when this happens, some of you travel. I know some of you travel, you guys get busy, right? You have to put time here. You need to focus here. All right, because when we
Even
get,
if I,
go ahead, Arthur. Yes.
let's say for example, had I put in 10K at the last buy signal, how much would I be up right now?
10K, the pairs will vary. All right. So it's not an exact. All right. So the pip count will vary, but let's just say as an example, right? And I wouldn't recommend putting 10K on any one trade. All right. But for here, so here is 0.803. So here 0.87. So that's about, let's say 600-700 pips, or say roughly 600-700%. Okay. But it's gonna vary. Some pairs will give you the pip counts are different. Okay. So it's not going to be the exact, but roughly 600-700%. Okay. All right. Does that answer your question, Otto?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, welcome. You're welcome. All right. Any other questions here? This is important. This is important. Now, in January, we've got several exciting things happening come January. All right. We've got 3, and we have more traders. We have a lot more traders getting into futures, and I'm excited about that. Right. We're wrapping up the year. We had a really good year for traders. Okay. Traders had a really good year. Didn't make a lot of money, right? Didn't lose a lot of money. Okay. But the learning curve was really, really good. Right? Really, really good. So we've made a lot of changes as far, I think these Zoom meetings are just absolutely perfect. Right? When your kid and I we were talking, and when she started with us, and we have a number of traders that started with us way back when we were in the office and we didn't have these trainings. So what we're finding is that, and I'll keep investing in resources for you guys, but what we're finding is that the learning curve, right? The learning curve really, really, really quick. All right. And if we can get you guys up to speed really, really quick, making money, that's the goal, right? Then that's good. But I want to have, you guys need to have the right tools. All right. So we've got new traders. This is really exciting, right? Bill just got on to US 30, right? Bill just got on. All right, Solomon just started new trader, adding the US 30 monster scalper. Okay. If you guys make it a goal, all right, Tylac, we're gonna get you going with your US 30. All right. There'll be some opportunities with the US 30 next year. A lot of good opportunities. We're gonna spend some time on the US 30. We got the US 30. All right. We have the NAS 100 and we have the S&P. And we're gonna really push those systems. Another system I've been talking about really getting going is Forex Dominator. It's an old system, but I'm going to challenge not only you guys, but me too, right? With this system here. Okay. We've moved it from the weekly time frame to the daily time frame. Okay. The weekly just doesn't work. It's just way too long to be in the trade. Okay. But I think we'll do really, really well with the daily time frame. Okay, so when we do this, and you guys have to remind me, all right, it's not a very popular system, but it's a powerful system. It's a very, very powerful system. All right, it caught a lot of these, some really nice trade. Here is New Zealand CAD right here on a daily time frame. Okay, on a daily time frame. Okay, and it has more right here. It has more pairs here. All right, 38 pairs here that are trending. Okay, that are trending. So where Monster Scalper is consolidating right now, all right, Forex Dominator is trending, and we have pairs, look here, pairs that are up in the 60s, the 50s. Okay, a lot of pairs here, and we're missing a lot of opportunities here. Okay, so I have to do it too. I have to do it too. Monster Scalper is by far our most popular system. Okay, Forex Dominator is like the stepchild, and we just do not give it a lot of attention, but there's a lot to be done here with this system. Okay, not on the weekly though. We can do some work with it on the daily, but if you look here, it's moving, right? Let me draw it out here. You guys see here, this system here moves, but we just have to be patient. And as traders, it's really hard for us to be patient and stay in the trades. Okay, all these here, 38 pairs, right? 38 pairs are all above 20. All right, so we could be in this system here trading, right, while we wait for Monster Scalper. Okay, but starting in January, there's going to be a lot more focus on Forex Dominator. There's going to be a lot of focus on the NAS 100 US 30 also. Okay, any questions here? Any questions on this? Any questions here? Yeah, we don't have a lot of traders. Tylac, you've got Forex Dominator. We don't have a lot of traders using this system here. Okay, but we want to change that going into next year. All right, any questions for me? All right, no questions. Okay, I'm going to end with this. All right, hold on.
Yeah, did you have a good weekend?
I did, Arthur. Thank you. I did. Okay, guys, which chart do you see? Help me out here. Which chart do you see right now? Which one did I share? What does it say at the top?
Is that Forex tracker?
Forex tracker. Okay, Forex tracker. Hold on. Okay, how about now, Bill? How about now?
I got the Dow Jones, the index.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna end here. All right. This is your Christmas rally here. Okay, so we're going to watch. We'll watch what the market does this week. All right. So what I think will happen is this. It looks like this is failing. It's early. All right. Here is where we closed. This is where we closed for the week. You guys noticed on the, now I hope we can get buy-in. If we can get some buyers to come in this week, we need solid buy-in to come in this week, get off support. We need prices on the Dow, the NASDAQ. The Russell has broken, all right? But that could turn around. But the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ, they're holding right at support, okay? So we need to watch that. Our sniper traders, really, you guys need to be on alert this morning, tomorrow morning. Okay, sniper traders, be on alert. Okay, to close your trades. What I think might happen is this. Here is where we made the low. Here is where we got the bounce. What I think might happen if the selling continues, right? If we fail to hold support, okay, candle will get back into this area right in here. Underneath this trend line. If that happens, then we are heading lower. We're heading lower. If we get a white candle followed by, obviously you guys know, right? But I think this trend line right here, if we fail to hold above here, above that green moving average right here, here's the green moving average, we get back into this area and we'll see that price action on the daily time frame. Okay, we could get back in this area here. Okay, too early to tell. Too early to tell. All right. So hopefully this week will be an important week to see if we can hold. We're still getting stocks in stock boss. All right. But it's slowing. All right. It's slowing. All right. 1 second here. All right. It's slowing.
Is it taking out some people before it goes to the moon?
What's that?
The little pullback there is, never mind, bad joke, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Stock boss. If we look here, stock boss. 1 second. And then I'll be done. We'll be done. All right. Stock boss right here. Look here. We've got fewer stocks in stock boss. Right here. All right. If the market was healthy, we would get a lot more stocks in stock boss. All right. So we don't even have a full page. All right. With Bullmaster, look at this. Same thing. So something is happening, guys. There is something getting ready to happen here. All right. And we'll see it in the price action. I don't follow the news. So I don't know. I don't know what news is planned, but they're waiting. But this is not good. This is not good. All right. This is not good. This is not good for stocks long. And we see what's going on in Forex. Okay. So just be careful with your stock position. Who had a stock? Bill, you had a stock, right? Let's take a look at that. Which position was it? Which symbol?
It's Oceaneering, OII.
Okay, yeah, that was your all position here. Okay, so on the daily time
What's the
frame,
critical time to watch out for, David, in the morning?
what's that, Arthur?
You said to watch out in case, you know, we need to close in the morning. Like what time around?
Yeah, I was referring to our sniper traders who trade options. Okay, they'll get their alerts in the morning.
Oh,
All right, yeah, so they need to pay attention to those alerts so they could close their trades. All right. Good question though. Bill, are you in it, Bill, still?
Yeah.
You
Kinda.
closed your options, right? Didn't you
I
close your
did. I sold them last week. I think I sold them a week before at the end of the week. I
Okay,
ended the week with them. So yeah, I know I'm just holding the underlying.
okay. So we have a sales signal here. Okay, so
Can you look at the 240 on that, David?
yeah, let's see here. Is that's the window you traded it on, Bill?
Yeah.
40. Okay, let's see here. Mm. You probably, I'm sure you have the same thing. I'm sure you have a sales signal on the 240. If you've got a sales signal on the daily, you've got a sales signal on the 240. And we'll end with this. Come on. Okay. All right, Bill, you see it here?
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. So you want to get out of that. Hey, Zaire. Welcome. So yeah. No,
Yep.
this was a good trade for you. Your entry was what, 1080, I think?
I think 1082.
1082. Yeah, Friday would have been your exit. Okay, at 14, 14, worst case 14, break of support right here. Your sell signal came in. Your sell signal came in at 14.16. It's 13. Yeah, 43.
So I didn't get a sell signal when I checked it at the end of the day. I didn't have a sell signal yet, but I did have a red candle
on your system.
Yeah.
OII. Or is it OII or OLL?
No, you got it right. What time did the sell signal come in?
Let's see here.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Friday afternoon.
Oh, it looks like about 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I must have missed that.
Do you have your system up in front of you?
Yeah, I'll get it and I'll get right out.
Yeah. Yeah. Get out of it. Yeah, the trade is over. And if you look here on the daily, yeah, you got out of your calls and you did that early. So good timing here. But look here, sellers are definite. This market might be done, guys. We'll wait to see what happens this week. But the equity markets might be done for now. No Christmas rally. Well, short-lived. If the market doesn't hold here, right? If it doesn't hold, if we get sell signals on these major indexes, that's it for the Christmas rally, right? So here, Bill, here's where sellers came in, even here, right? Even here is where they came in. We don't count this, right? This is where they came in. This is where they came in, right? And then here we are right here. Here's your sell signal, okay? And sell signal came in almost the same place. Sell signal here, sell signal here, sell signal here. All right, so yeah, we don't want that. You know this. So yeah, you know this. All right, so
Yep.
Close it. Good trade though. Good trade. You made some money here. Good trade.
Yeah, and I made some money on the options too.
Yeah. Good trade. You got a lot of it, right? I wish you'd gotten off, right. But guess what? It's still very good. Still very good trade. You caught. You guys know we call this the meat of the trade. So you got it, right? I wouldn't get puts or anything. Don't worry about that. I just let it. It's over. It's done. All right. All right, guys. So monster scalper traders. We have a lot of monster scalper traders here, new and old. All right. Pay attention. We get paid when we pay attention, right? We get paid when we are ready, right? Just like Bill did, right? Just like his trade right here. All right. And you guys know this, but we have to keep saying it. Right? So equities, slow down a bit. You guys see what's happening in equities. Slow down, right? Don't continue to buy. If you're looking to buy, don't continue to buy. I wouldn't short it. Unless you're really good and you know what you're doing. Like Zaire. Hey Zaire, which was that short position? What was that short position you took? How did that work out?
Oh, it worked out well. It was Bank of America and Wells Fargo.
Okay, let's take a quick look. Bill, did you get on that one also, puts with Zaire?
Yeah, I got on the Wells Fargo one.
Oh, okay. Let's take a quick look, and I promise we'll be done. I promise. But it's good let's take a look at Bank of America. Is it BAC?
Yep.
Okay, BAC. All right, let's take a quick look. BAC. Okay, look at that. Zaya, you were right. What at $35? Where did you short it at?
Yeah, I wrote there $35.
35. Are you still in the short or are you done?
No, I'm done. Because I noticed now as I get better with all those puts, get a profit very quickly. It will eat away.
Yeah.
Profit.
Yeah. And Bill is learning that too. That's why he got out of his calls. All right, good trade. Good job. This was the candle. We were watching it on the daily, right? Was it the daily or daily?
Both the daily and the 240.
Yeah. So you got a nice, did you get this move here? Did you take this move here? Or did you get out here? On this candle here or this candle?
On both candles.
You stayed in on both candles here?
Yeah.
Oh, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Good job. Good job. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for Q&A. Okay, but keep your systems up. Keep just protect your capital. All right. Just wait, stay on the sidelines. Things will open up. Things will open up. Okay,
Thanks.
especially Monster Scalper. All right. Someone had a question for me?
I know, David, if you look at Walmart, it's a strong stock, but what do you see is going on with that? Because it's pulling back.
It's pulling back.
Yep. Yeah.
What's the symbol? Zaire.
WMT.
WMT. All
I
right.
want 40, but maybe I should just, well, I didn't want to short it or anything.
Okay, well, considering the market here, it's a bit early, but it's setting up for a great short. Okay, and you do really good shorting. So look here, right? Look here, setting up for an amazing short. Especially if this market breaks, right? If it breaks support, this will definitely follow. So here, resistance, 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 resistance. This is important to do this, right? This is where sellers came in. Sellers came in to short. Sellers came in to short. They're coming in here. It's failed. It's failed resistance here. All right. You got a white candle here. Here is your buy signal. All right. If we get a little bit more selling, all it has to do is we don't have a clear support right here. We can use that support right here. We don't have clear, but if it breaks this moving average here, get a sell signal. No, I wouldn't recommend for everyone to do that, but Zaire, you could do this. You could start looking for shorts right now. All right, you can start looking for shorts. Probably watch it on the 240. All right, and what you're hoping is that, boy, once you get that sell signal, right, you get that sell signal right here. All right, guess what? You could get a good move. Even if you got a move like this, that's good, right? Right, right. But you could get it. You see this gap down? So sellers are watching this, right? But you need the equity markets. You need the Dow. If this week the indexes move higher, then it will move higher. So that's, you've got to be concerned with that, right? So if the Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ, if they get bullish and decide, hey, right, we're gonna get off support, start testing resistance, the same will happen here, and then you could get a move like this. Okay, so it all depends on what the market does this week, but it's setting up for a really good short. It is setting up for a really, really good short. It's extended a bit, the move started from down here all the way down here. Okay, and the sellers are definitely rejecting this resistance up here. Right, they're really rejecting this resistance. Pretty good resistance right here at what's that price? 152. Zaire, 152. So I would watch what the market does, watch what the price action does here. But yeah, good short setting up. All right. And you guys have traded this before. You've traded Walmart before, so
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Dave.
yeah, you're welcome. You know how it moves. All right, guys, we're gonna end here. Okay. So our monster scalper traders, I can't say this enough. Okay. Wait patiently, but get ready. Get ready. All right. This next rotation, we haven't had a rotation in a while. So this next rotation might be a really good rotation. All right. And we need every one of our monster scalper traders in these trades making money. All right. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. And again, let me mention this. Let's come to the training. All right. Let's try to make it. I know you guys are busy. Things are happening. It's the Christmas season. All right. But let's try to make it to the training. Okay. You know, so that you guys get this information and we stay on top of these markets. Things change quickly, right? Things change quickly. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.